All right, we were all set to go. My name is Trevor Parker. I write for Fangoria magazine. We have a limited amount of time with this gentleman, so I'm not going to give you a long, labored introduction. If you really don't know who this is, go home, look at your DVD shelf, and remember the names: Michael Myers, R.J. McCready, Snake Plissken, Sutter Kane, all of your favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, John Carpenter.
Everybody nice and warm in here?
Absolutely. All right, so like just to kick it off, I think I speak for everybody in the room when I say we're all thrilled that you could make it down to the show. And how has your convention experience been so far?
Except for the weather, it's been great.
Good. Awesome. We'll stick, eh? And so you've been doing convention now for about 2 years. Like any kind of freaky stories or odd body parts that have been offered for signing, anything like that?
No, I don't get the odd body parts. I want them.
Awesome. Okay, so now your birth certificate, it says Carthage, New York, but I think we all know you are a Kentuckian.
That's right, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
I'd just like to ask if you have any stories about growing up in Kentucky, anything related to the area?
Well, I moved to Bowling Green when I was 5 years old. And my parents and I came from northern New York. We were Yankees. We're completely out of place in the Jim Crow South of 1953. So I will say to you, everything that I learned about evil, I learned in that little town.
All right, okay, so just to warm everything up and get a little bit loose, I'd like to play a little game with you if I could. Maybe it'll be fun, maybe not, we'll see. So you've recently come off your big screen sabbatical with the Ward, and since you've been sort of out of circulation, there have been a few trends that have come in the world of horror. And just either as a filmmaker or as a fan, I'll just name some of them off, and if you can just give us your opinion or no opinion at all. So the first thing I'd like to ask you about is 3D.
I was around for the first craze, and I loved it then, and not so much now.
Right on. Okay, how about torture-based horror? Also
Not a
torture
fan.
horror.
Not a fan. Thank you very much.
How about Asian horror with ghosts? With
Some of them are good. Some of them are really good. I will say there's one trend in horror that I've noticed is that everybody now can make a horror movie. And everybody makes one. So it isn't special anymore. That's too bad. That I find sad. Because there's no magic anymore. All you guys can make horror films, and you should. But there's nothing special about it.
Okay, so further to that point of kind of homemade films, how do you feel about found footage movies or the shaky cam, that sort of thing?
Fine.
All right, now here's one that might be a little contentious. How do you feel about the illegal downloading of your movies and other filmmakers?
Well, that's taking money from my pocket. I don't like that too much. It's not good. I need money. I want money. At least send me money.
So I mentioned the Ward. I just want to ask the crowd, anybody here seen the Ward? Anybody? Not yet. A few people in the back. I think
Huge release, wasn't it?
Downloaders. That's it. I mean, I'm at the theater every weekend. I managed to see Survival of the Dead in the theater. I cannot find the Ward. I'm just wondering.
The Ward was, it's a special kind of distribution, so it's a secret release. They figured, why advertise and tell you where it's playing when they can keep it a secret? And you will never get to see it. It's an unusual kind of strategy, but...
And the people in the back who did manage to catch it, did you download it? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's pretty much all the questions I have. I think we should, open it up to the floor. So, like I said, just come on up to the microphone in the center of the